We are finally live. David, did you have a great walk?
I had a very good walk,
Well, you
Glenda.
took your time.
Well, you know, it's taking me longer and longer, it seems.
Yeah, we're getting older and older.
Yeah.
Slower and slower.
But I can still get out there. But I made it home for this.
Thank you. Welcome to my Sunday Night Live. I have a lot of requests. I'm going to get to several. I want to start out with, we know it as My Country 'Tis of Thee. It's God Save the Queen, God Save the King now. And I have friends across the pond, Perry, Winsome. Our prayers are with you in your country at this time. And I know many, many people in the United States feel a closeness to your country. So I'm going to open with God Save the King. This is kind of a big day for our country as well. Of course, it's September 11th. It's the anniversary of that fateful day so many years ago. And I have a couple of requests that I think kind of allude to that occasion. But for now, I'm going to start with some hymns. And I've got to tell you, some of you keep me on my toes. Most of the hymns I know like that. I've played all my life. But once in a while, you throw me a curve. And I like that. You know, it keeps me thinking and looking and listening. And I'm going to start out with one. Jesse, I hope you're watching this live. This was from you. Now, I think you wanted to make sure I could count when you requested, and I hope this is the request you wanted. There were a couple titles, I wasn't sure, but I went with this one. It's called All Hail to Thee, Immanuel. And when you get to the refrain, it got kind of tricky. And Jesse, you know how to count sing. I've heard you. I know how to count sing. I actually had to write some counting in. So I hope this is your request, Jesse. But if it's not, I think you'll like it. And some of you probably know this. All hail Immanuel. taken a few brain cells. I had to really look at that one and think, but it's a great one, and I can imagine how that would sound as a great sing-along. Does Jesus care? And of course we know the answer. Why, yes he does. Liana. Here's another good, just kind of staunch, stoic, old-time hymn, O Zion, Haste. And this is for, I believe it was for Michael. have to ask if you joined in our sing-along 2 weeks ago. If you tuned in live, I had this room filled with friends and family from our church, and we had a sing-along. And boy, the people that were here, I've known so many of them for so many years, and it was a great afternoon of cookies, lemonade, fellowship, and then finally gathering around the piano and singing. I hope you have heard that. If you haven't, scroll back a little bit on this page, Glenda Austin Pianist, and sing along with us. I played them in keys that were very singable, and as you'll hear, everyone sang along. So check that out, and if you have heard it, I know several people have told me that they've repeated watching it and singing along with it. That was great. I hope to do that again and have some more people over here one afternoon. It was a lot of fun. Trust and Obey, that is for you, Monica, and of course the message to that song, Trust and Obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus than to trust and obey. Another song that we did that Sunday afternoon a couple weeks ago, Victory in Jesus. Watching, and I hope you did some singing with that one. Now here's one I have played before, but it's been quite a while, and it's a beautiful song. And Winifred, yes, Winifred, you requested Ivory Palaces.
back. I'm ready to go.
Song. Jim, you requested that one. Open My Eyes.
I think Jim said thank you.
Thank you for watching, Jim. That's a good song. You know, I've been playing that song a lot this week because I'm working on an arrangement of it. And parts of the arrangement were in what I just played. Not all of it, but I've been working on making that kind of an extra special solo to play. And I love that song. Thank you for requesting it. Another one of my favorites, all of these I love, but this one speaks to me a lot. Jan, He Hideth My Soul.
We have some new additions to the piano here.
Hold on, that was for Stephanie, by the way. What's the new addition?
Ooh.
Can you, I don't know.
Oh, you really can't read it.
Yeah.
But,
Well, let me tell you a little bit about this plaque from our friends at the church. A couple weeks ago, if you did sing along with us on that Sunday, or you did watch it, this gift was presented to me that day. That Sunday was my last Sunday as the church pianist at my church, where I have been about 47 years. And my sister has been the organist. There we are, our last Sunday for 52 and a half years. And Gloria and I, we have done some lives from the church. Many of you have seen them. But 2 weeks ago, we resigned from our positions, and we are still in the ministry of music as the Lord sees fit to lead us. I will still continue to do lives. I have some church programs scheduled that I will be doing a little bit of traveling in this area, and I'm looking forward to ministering at different churches in sacred music. So this was a beautiful plaque. It was very humbling and very much appreciated. We have a lot of friends. Don't you agree, David?
I agree. Hey, listen, we need to do a little Irish jig because someone did a call out from Belfast, Ireland. They're watching.
Well, that would be Danny Boy.
Well, just a little something.
Well, let me get through a couple more requests. We may tack on something. How's that? Speaking of friends, I want to do a request for a longtime friend, Rich, up in Columbia, David. He sent out a request. He said, would you do Living for Jesus? We sang it at church a little while ago.
Did you play that, the Shingle Shakers? That's where we knew Rich.
No, Rich, I don't think we ever did this one at the pizza place in college. Rich was a band member. He was a great banjo player, a great singer. I played the piano. We were in a little ragtime group at a pizza parlor when we were in college. We had a lot of fun, and of course we kept in touch. We've even had a couple reunions along the way. But this is for Rich, Living for Jesus. going to go on to another request, and this kind of, I think, moves into what our country is remembering today on this date, 9/11. Request for You Will Know It. From you, Sandie, you requested this. That's not the finale. I've got a couple more, but you can stay, David. You don't have to go back in the kitchen and keep snacking. We're gonna eat in just a few minutes.
I had to get some nuts.
Yeah, you got a snack. It's getting the time. I have a couple more I want to play before we close out, but I want to ask you to please follow this Facebook page if you're watching, Glinda Austin, pianist. And you know, I would love for you to share any of my Facebook Lives with any of your friends, or share it on your page. That, of course, increases my audience, and I have so enjoyed meeting so many of you that I really consider my friends, and you're certainly my encouragers and my supporters. So for that, I am very appreciative. Also, my YouTube channel, Glinda Austin YouTube, please subscribe. I put a lot of my videos, all of my Facebook Live videos are on my YouTube channel, and there's many, many more videos that I have recorded on piano in organ with my sister. I've recorded popular music, classical music, original music compositions. And Lynn, by the way, if you're watching, I am working on a new hymn arrangement book. It's going to be titled Seasonal Solos for the Sanctuary. You've asked me about that, and I am working on that now to be very soon published. So just FYI for you, Lynn. Thanks for asking. I want to remind you, well, gosh, my cameraman's gone. Diana gave me this. It speaks what I feel. I don't know if this is in the camera lens or not. You might be seeing it, you might not. David?
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah.
I've already shown that.
Oh, music is the medicine of the mind. And that's from Diana, my good friend. And of course, that was said by someone way, way long ago. John, I think it said Logan. I don't have my glasses on. Back in the 1700s. But music is medicine. It lifts your spirits. It makes you feel better. It always, no matter what mood I'm in, I sit down and play the piano. I listen to some music, and it helps me tremendously. So we know music is very healing. I had another request, and I'm going to close out with this. It's the battle hymn of the Republic. Sorry, David. This is the last one, so you can line this one up now.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay, he keeps going in and out. Like, for some reason, I don't think you're in it tonight. What's wrong?
I'm tired.
You're tired. Okay. We're going to close out with the battle hymn. Thank you all so much for watching.
Well, I'm not tired anymore. Let's go march.
We will fade out with this, David. Anytime you want to fade out.
Okay.
Good night, folks. Have a great week.
I'm on. Listen to this. Sounds good.